Our pastry program here at the school is very comprehensive. It's a fairly short program, but the breadth of material we cover in that time is enough to equip a student to really go out and get their foot in the door and, start to have a real career in the pastry industry, in the commercial pastry industry.
The thing I love most about the Pastry Arts program here is that it's more hands-on. You get more hours in the kitchen than you do in like a typical classroom. So it's a lot less book work and more you're actually getting to work with the food, and it helps stick in your head better, and I feel like it's making me become a better chef that way.
You just get a sense of really hands-on, because it is very intense and it's really hands-on, and even with no experience, because I came having no working experience in any bake shop or anywhere, and just coming in, I feel like I've learned so incredibly much.
It's fast-paced. We give them so much information quickly. We have lecture, we have theory, and then they come into the kitchen and they manifest that theory in physical reality in the kitchen. So they get to see, oh, this is not just a study book or a study guide. This really happens.
I think the biggest draw for our program at this school is that it is a condensed program. It's fast. I feel like that it's pretty even keel as far as parallels with other schools as far as what we offer in the program. We're classic French, but we also, depending on the instructor that you have, you'll have a little twist of maybe a little bit more Americana in there, a little bit more Italian, along with that French program. But the best thing I think as an instructor that I've noticed about this program is it starts very basic and bare bones and moves very thoroughly to the end at a pretty rigid pace, but moves to the end in a way that has just perfect sort of closure to it, almost like a French dish, a French dessert per se, that is this nice little tight package of everything that you've learned. So by the end of the session, you've got a really nice, well-rounded education.
I actually have hired students when I was in the industry from this school that graduated from this program, and I went to a 2-year program, and I was very impressed with the way they understood the science of baking as well as the artistry of baking.
The instructors there are really helpful. They'll come and taste your food and they'll be like, oh, great job, and it feels good to know that it's more than your chef that you're impressing.
I've honestly built so many amazing friendships here, and I know that it definitely wouldn't have happened without this class, and I just feel like you're with these people every day from noon to 5, and so you get that sense that you're with them all the time, and you really have that time to build really deep relationships, and you see how other people can critique you and how you can learn from other people as well, which I think adds to the whole experience.
I think the group size is great. It's not a huge group. A lot of classes in other schools are double what we do, and one instructor. So we really try and keep things a nice size. You can have that one-on-one with the student, which is I think really important. As someone who bonds with the students, it's really important to get the individual sense of each student so we know what each one needs.
This school is very one of a kind. You're not going to find a school that you can go a whole summer and really learn this much, and as though it may seem really intimidating, your instructor knows that this is a very intense program, and she's going to accommodate to that, and she's definitely going to be there step by step to help you learn. So you're going to get that really hands-on one-on-one time with your instructor or others in the class, which I think is what makes this program and the school stand out so much far from any other school.
Words can't describe this program. It's perfect. It was my best choice, I believe, from having to choose between all these schools in Colorado. I feel like I've learned more in these past 15 weeks than I could have at like a 4-year college. I've learned so much. It's an awesome program.